Mr. Speaker, this week I introduced, along with my colleague Jay Obernolte, as well as Representatives Calvert, Fong, Valadeo, and Issa, the Election Results Accountability Act, which will restore some measure of public trust in our elections. The problem in California, one of many problems with our elections in California, is that they take forever. Not only do voters have about a month to cast their votes, it then takes about a month to actually count the votes, with updates being made periodically throughout this what's called month-long canvassing period. And you see results that flip. Someone's ahead on election night, but then somehow 3 weeks later, they're behind. Or if you're in a tight race, you're just living and dying with each update. Am I going to be the next city councilor or school board member, or whatever the case may be? It limits your ability to plan because you don't know if you're going to be coming into office, or you need to find some other job, or you're planning to run again, whatever the case may be. The voters don't know who's going to be their representative when they should. And so, and it also just fosters a sense of distrust in the process, and it's frankly embarrassing to our state. When you have every other state manages to get its act together, to most of them can give you the results on election night. That's kind of the way it's supposed to work. You go to the voting booth, you cast your vote, you find out who won that night. You don't find out a month later and have it change several times in the process. So this is beyond embarrassing for California, and it's time we brought some accountability. So we've introduced this legislation, the Election Results Accountability Act, which will require all states to count and publicly report no less than 90% of ballots cast in federal election within 72 hours of polls closing. Additionally, it mandates that states complete the ballot count and certify the final results within 2 weeks of Election Day. These are not onerous requirements. 90% of the votes within 3 days need to be counted, and we need to have the results within 2 weeks. It's more than, our state should be more than capable of complying with this. And by the way, even though we're requiring it in federal elections, that likely will mean we'll get the results up and down the ballot as well. This, along with measures that we passed today to the SAVE Act to require proof of citizenship in order to vote, as well as an initiative that I think is likely to be presented to California voters in the near future to require voter ID, will go a long way towards ensuring election security, election integrity, and the sense of democratic legitimacy on which our state and country's political identity depends.